Bear with me in this video here because I might go all over the place with this video. I've had a situation at work at a liquor store that was brought to my attention the other day. And basically, some guys were telling me that these women were complaining about me looking at them, or I don't know, there was a situation where I said hello to this woman. And now I'm not flirting with these women or nothing. I'm just saying hello to be friendly when they come in the store. And for some strange reason, these women are going to find a way to complain no matter what the circumstances are. You can be as friendly as you can to them. Now, as a black man, I will admit that yes, our image is fucked up to the point to where, we're really going to have to work on it, and that's just reality. But and I don't know what I'm going to name this video. It could be the over sexualization of these North American women, or it could be how America pimps its women. I probably think I'll go with that title. But anyway, I remember there was this African guy. I was working out at a Planet Fitness, and we've had discussions and stuff, and I'll never forget what he said. As a matter of fact, I wrote it down. And he told me that there are three types of women in this world. Now, to explain this, I'm going to explain the three types of women in this Western world. And then you have your three types of whores. Or not whores, but your three types of hoes in this Western world. And Tito gave a description, and shout outs to him. Tito the Fresh gave his descriptions about a whore, which a whore will keep herself clean. Even though that 9 times out of 10 that it's going to be hard for her to wash that DNA out of her vagina. Anyway, here it goes. There are three types of women in this world. You got the one that wants to light the candle but doesn't know how to put it out. And like I said, Tito the Fresh and GW3, don't be afraid to elaborate on this situation. She lights the candle but doesn't know how to put it out. Now, this girl could be very much just wearing slutty clothes or flat out having sex with multiple men. And what I mean by that is that she doesn't know how to put out the candle. She just doesn't know how to put it out. And this girl is very active in getting attention. She craves on it. She likes it so much. And then you have the girl that says, hey, you have money, we can have sex. Now, those are the two type girls that are the most dangerous of all. Well, actually, 3 of them. I'm about to explain the third one in a minute. But this one here has no problem having money for sex. She has no problem with this. You have the money, we can have the sex with no problem. And even though that she'll be and what both of these women have in common, the one that wants to light the candle and the one that says money for sex, they both have a track record. And I will get down to the 3 types of hoes in a minute. And then last but not least, and Tito has explained this, your Renaissance woman. Now, this type of woman wants the whole 9 yards. She wants the house, the security, the white picket fence, all that stuff. She really wants you to rescue her from her whoredom. And that's what she wants you to rescue from. Now, that may not be the way I explained it, but feel free to elaborate on this. And then you got your 3 types of hoes. Now, the first hoe is your active, meaning the one that wants to light the candle Now, this girl jumps from one dick to the other. She could be basically a woman that's married. She could be a woman that just has casual sex for attention. She could be a corporate female. This girl is very active, and this girl will ship you up the river real quick. And then you got the one that has horror tendencies. Now, this girl could be wearing your regular clothes or your less revealing clothes. Either way, she has horror tendencies. Now, she doesn't have to really flirt with this dude, but she's dressing for a winner, or she'll do little things to flirt with you. And last and not least, the one with a track record. Now, she could have a kid or multiple kids. Either way, she has a track record. Now, I don't know if I've explained this to you, but it is what it is. It's gotten to the point to where a lot of these guys, including these beta males, has raised these daughters to be overly sexualized, and it's gotten to the point where it's out of control. And this is why, there was a show on there on Dr. Phil where the father was trying to throw the daughter under the bus. But in reality, the father didn't want to take the responsibility of saying, you know what, it is his fault because he spoiled the hell out of her mother. And like I said, Crazy made a valid point. Sometimes you have to question the people that come from the two-parent homes. I'll give you a prime example. What was this girl's name? I can't think of her name. Duchess. Now, this girl's all tattooed up, but this woman has I don't know. She has that mentality, and I wouldn't trust her either. No offense. This guy could be a strong guy from the military. He probably just pimped her ass out and don't even know it. Because these women go out there and wear less revealing clothes, and it's just a red flag to me. You really have to really pay attention to these women today. Because a lot of these women, man, they and like GW said, most of these women probably had about 3 or 4 abortions. And shout outs to you, GW3. You made a valid point. Hey, these women could be on their 4th abortion. And like I said, man, before, it's gotten to the point where it's going to get worse every day before it gets better. And especially for these North American black women, they've gotten worse over the years. And especially these white male, beta males who sit up there. And I remember I was at Myers the other day, running errands for my mother, doing shopping. And I seen this, guy with his daughter. And she was wearing this dress. And I would say it was a little short dress. It wasn't a short skirt, it was a short dress. And let me tell you something. Like it or not, that this guy is pimping out his daughter and don't even realize it. And like it or not, these beta males, they're pimping out their daughters. The idea is it wasn't for us designed, black men, to be chivalrous that way. It wasn't designed for that. And a lot of it just comes from this white culture nonsense. Be chivalrous, open the door, and all this other nonsense. And it's gotten to the point where, in this Western culture, it's just so sick. So, like I said, man, before, America knows how to pimp its women. The elites know how to pimp this women. The feminist movement is nothing more than a pimped out organization. That's really what the feminist movement really is. It has brainwashed these women to think that they're more powerful than a man. But in reality, what they don't understand is without a man's touch, you women wouldn't be nothing. And that's just reality. So with that, hey, feel free to leave your comments. And if I'm wrong, then so be it. It is what it is at the end of the day. And to you North American black women, y'all got competition. And like O'Shea say, there's three things I look for in a woman for real. If she ain't submissive, obedient, and I think what was the third one? And docile, hey, I'm not dealing with you. That's just how it is. And with that, call me a male chauvinist, but it is what it is. And with that, I'm out.